Look out below. The market seems to have started wave 4 down, and there's likely more pain to come. This is Invest with Jacob. Okay guys, so in yesterday's video we gave you two options of what we thought the market could do coming into Wednesday. The first option was the market would move up toward the B-wave box and fail, at which time we would enter a short trade. The second option was that it would move through the B-wave box on its way toward 4,500 in a more bullish look. It moved to the B-wave box and failed, and we entered our short trade. Now I'll get into that in just one second, but first, if you're new here, welcome to the show, guys. My name is Jacob Gabbard, and this is Invest with Jacob, where we use Elliott Wave Theory to break down the SP 500. I highly encourage you to hit that subscribe button down below so that you can get our daily S&P updates, our trade setups, and our buy alerts. Okay guys, so we opened our short trade exactly where we wanted to when the market failed at the B-wave box. It moved down as expected, and right before the Fed meeting, we closed our trade for a small gain. The market had kind of based there, and I had seen the Fed rally us over and over again, and so I took the cautious way out and took a small gain. And then of course it rallied for a minute, and then the collapse happened. So we missed our big gain, which is okay. We still had a winning trade, which is a good day. So with that, let's jump into the chart and see how the action unfolded. Okay guys, so here we are on the 5-minute SPX chart, and you can see that we moved up into just the bottom of the B-wave box, and from there we failed. And we put our short trade in, and we moved down into the support area where we traded sideways for quite a while. Right before the Fed meeting, we started moving up, and it was basing, and it looked like it was set up for a rally, and I've seen the Fed rally this market many times over. So I took the cautious way out and closed our trade right here for a small gain, and then we got the rally, but I thought, okay, it looked to me like we would have A, B, and then I thought the Fed would rally us back up into this box because we just got to the bottom of it here. So I thought we would move back up into the B wave and we would re-enter the trade here. And that didn't happen. We just got this quick 5-minute push up, and then the collapse happened. And once it happens, you don't want to chase a trade. So we aren't going to do that. We took a winning trade today, and that's what really matters. So what are we looking at moving forward? Well, we blew through our support box. We blew through yesterday's low, and we are now moving toward the bottom of our main support. This is a very strong indicator that wave 4 has begun. So with that, let's zoom out for a second and see how this wave 4 could take shape. Okay guys, so here we are on the 1-hour chart zoomed out so we can see how a wave 4 takes shape. So this is kind of an Elliott Wave training lesson as well as some targets so we understand what we're looking for. Now generally, the A wave of wave 4 targets the 236 retracement, and that's sitting at 43.34, which is still quite a ways under us. So if we go back over here and look at our shape here, our structure, it really doesn't support a move to 43.30, and that's okay. It doesn't have to get down to that level. That's just a common target. So what we would like to see as we go back to the hour chart is we would like to see it break at least this low back here at 43.72. So if we can get at least 43.70 or lower, the A wave takes shape, and it looks like a really solid setup for wave 4. Now, once the A wave takes shape, okay, and we're going to click it here on the chart so we can see it. Okay, so if we get the A wave in just below this low, the B wave, all right, should come back up and target this support 1 box that we just broke. All right, so that 44.40 region and below, that's where we should target. So from 44.40 to 44.24, the B wave should come up and target right in that region there. So once we get B in place, we look for wave C down to complete 4. And wave 4s have 3 very common targets depending on where wave 3 tops. So wave 3 topped just over the 1.0 extension over here at 44.41. It topped at 44.80. So we were about 39 points above the 1.0 extension. Now the most common retracement for the 1.0 extension is the 618 extension of waves 1 and 2. That targets 41.6697, which is almost right in line with the 41.65 we've been calling for, so it lines up really well with what we've been looking at. Now the other common target is the 382 retracement, which actually comes in a little higher at 42.43. So those two targets are the ones we would be looking for this wave 4 to complete, and we'll be able to see that a little better as wave C takes shape. We know it should be a 5-wave structure, and we should be able to see what it's targeting at that point. So I did say there's 3 common targets for a wave 4, and just for some extra Elliott Wave knowledge, this has nothing to do with where we're at in wave 3. If we would have moved up to the 1236 extension, then the most common retracement would be the 764 extension of waves 1 and 2. So The 764 comes in at 42.71. I think we'll go much below that because we only hit the 1.0, but that's just some extra Elliott Wave knowledge for you so that you know how to track your Wave 4s if you're tracking other things. So that's the type of path we're looking for this Wave 4. Okay, so there are a couple of trading opportunities that will present themselves, and we'll get into that in just one second. But first, guys, I get asked all the time about individual stocks, and with Elliott Wave being so in-depth, I don't have time to go through every single stock and try to figure out where it's at. So for my long-term personal portfolio, I use Motley Fool Stock Advisor. Okay, so Motley Fool Stock Advisor is an excellent service. They like to tout these old ones. They like to tout Amazon and Walt Disney and Netflix, things that everybody's heard of for the last 20 years, which they got in early on them. They did a great job finding them. But you want to know what they're doing now. Are they still picking winners? So I have two winners that just in the last few years they gave me that are outstanding. The first one is Shopify. So Shopify, they gave us back in 2016. They gave it to me in October of 2016. It was trading at about $40 at that time. $40, guys, it's trading at $14.89 right now, just 5 years later. So that's a pretty darn good return on investment. Okay, they also gave me Twilio in 2017. And in 2017, Twilio was trading over here. It just opened. You know, it was a brand new IPO. They got on it early. And in 2017, it was trading around $30 when I got it. It's now trading at $338, guys. So 11 times your money on that. Pretty incredible stuff. So you're probably asking, oh yeah, you're highlighting the good ones. True, but I also give you a bad one. They gave me Under Armour. It was terrible. They gave it to me at $30. We had to sell it at $10. We lost 66% of our investment, $20 a share. But if you think about that in their overall picking, this Shopify stock from $40 to $14.89, I'm netting $1,449 on this stock per share right now. So the $30 loss per share, $20 loss per share on Under Armour doesn't seem too bad. All right, they are human, just like any stock service. They're going to have losers, like I said, but they are outstanding at finding market disruptors. Shopify, market disruptor. Twilio, market disruptor. These are guys that change the game, and they're great stocks. Okay, it's only $99 for the entire year, guys. $99 for the whole year, and you get a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you get in there and you don't like the stocks they have, you think it's BS, you don't like their service, whatever, you get your money back. You say, hey, I don't like this. They give you your money back, and you move on. Excellent service, excellent customer service. They're willing to work with you. Full disclosure, I do get a commission if you use my link to buy. And by the way, there's a link down in the description that takes you right to Motley Fool. So go ahead and click that link, take on Stock Advisor. It is an excellent service for your long-term portfolio. Makes it so you don't have to think. All right, guys, jumping back in. So the trade setups that we're looking for in this Wave 4. Wave A down, if we find a solid bottom and move up here, you're going to have a pretty solid B wave bounce that we can play here for a quick kind of scalpy type trade. It'll be, you know, a few days to a week that this trade happens. And we'll try to catch some of that 70, 80 point move up depending on where A bottoms. And then the big trade setup, the one we're really looking for, is when we hit B, we're looking to find the top of that B wave zone and then play a short trade to catch the C wave move down toward our target around 41.65. So that's the big trade we're trying to play for here on this Wave 4 down. All right, guys, if you like the information that I gave you today and you want real-time market updates from me, you need to get in my Facebook group. There's a link down below, okay? Click that link and head over to Facebook. It'll bring you to my group. You have to get accepted into my group, and the only thing you have to do to get accepted, guys, is you got to subscribe to this YouTube channel. It's free, it's easy, so go ahead and click that subscribe button. You get into my room, click on announcements, okay? You come down, you can see all of our documented trades. You can come down a little farther and you'll see my Slack channel. This is just a free chat room. I have an excellent trading community in there with some very talented traders, some people that are just learning trading. I answer all of your questions. I tell you exactly when we're buying, what we're buying, when we're selling, and what we're selling. You could have a winning trade like we did today. It's an awesome group of traders there. Subscribe to my channel. Come on over to my Facebook group, guys. We'd love to have you so we can make money together. Okay, guys, so key takeaways for today. We're looking for the A wave to continue down. We would like it to get to at least 43.70 to break that low. If we can get to 43.70, that A wave should start to bottom at that point. And then we might look to play that long on B, just take a quick, few day scalpy type trade where we try to get a winner in the B wave bounce. But the key trade that we're looking for is that B wave bounce back up into the support zone between 44.24 and 44.40. Once we get that, we're looking for that C wave trade down, guys. That's the one we really want. Okay, so that is the market update for today. I will talk to you tomorrow.